Hundreds of people and hundreds of greyhounds. It can only be one thing, the third Great Greyhound Gathering at Nottingham racecourse. Trade stalls provided everything to spoil your pride and joy or spruce up the mantelpiece. A showcase day for greyhounds and an important day in particular for the Retired Greyhound Trust.
It's very important. It gets people more aware of what dogs are about. And it's also nice to see other breeds of dogs coming around. So just to prove how laid-back greyhounds are. And we have got so much replies today. In fact, so far today, we've got 10 people who want greyhounds already today because of this event today. And it's really done well.
Martina Sullivan, lovely to see you. Familiar face from the track scene for many, many years. What are you doing here?
I'm here with the RGT. Obviously, we do the trading for the Retired Greyhound Trust, and this is our big celebration. To come and see all the greyhounds together and hopefully get them tugged out in the best of kit.
Much feedback today?
Brilliant, absolute. This is growing year on year. This is the third year now, and you can see the difference from the very first year. A lot more people coming, and what was very interesting today, we thought this was just like a celebration, but there's actually people coming here today thinking of taking a greyhound on. So that's quite nice that it is a homing session as well.
With Becky and Michelle from the Nottingham branch of the Retired Greyhound Trust, who have you got with you?
We've got Brogan, and he's our entry for Dog of the Year this year.
How old's he?
He's 4.
He's in cracking condition.
He's beautiful, yeah, really stunning looking dog.
Did he ever race?
He did, yes. You'll know he's racing.
He had a short career in Ireland, but he's not raced since he's been over here. He's been retired for about a year, and nobody wanted him because he was so big. But he's now been in a home since the end of May.
But he's found his niche.
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's loving retirement.
He's a pampered pooch, definitely.
Talking of which, here's one greyhound who chilled out with a wash and blow dry while others were showing off. Here's last year's Retired Greyhound of the Year boss and 8-year-old Jasmine Harper. Jasmine won a special competition to design the ultimate dog coat, and her colourful jacket was given the thumbs up by the judges, led by Laura Bailey. So Laura, it was your job to judge the new coats. You were impressed by this one. Why?
It was just so bright, it was so striking. I mean, it caught all of our attention immediately on the judging panel. I mean, to be honest, it was so hard to pick. So many brilliant designs, but this was just striking, the bright colours. It's exactly what we were looking for.
Ivor Stocker, director of the RGT. Great for the children to be involved.
Yes, Jonathan, we like to start them young, and greyhounds are very popular in households with children, and they're marvellous pets with the children, so we have no worries. The coat, brilliant. We will do a limited edition, limited probably to about 500, so hopefully there'll be a queue of people wanting to buy them. And we must thank Laura for looking after this for us, and of course particularly Jasmine for doing such a brilliant design.
Jasmine, well done with your coat, fantastic. You're a very clever 8-year-old. You obviously like bright colours.
Yes.
You pleased with the way it's come out?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And your school friends, have they seen it?
I don't know.
Are you going to take it into school?
I don't know.
Do you like being on television?
No.
Well, Dr. Higgins, this is your first Great Greyhound Gathering as chairman of the RGT. What's your impressions?
It's amazing, isn't it? You know, to get so many people here, so many dogs here, and even the sun shining in middle of September. It couldn't be better. Nottingham made us very welcome here. The atmosphere's great. Now, unlike most dog shows, everything is fairly tranquil as well. Instead of a lot of yapping and fighting, the greyhounds were wonderfully behaved.
Has it blown you away, the amount of people here?
Yeah, it's very impressive. But you know, greyhounds are much loved, you know, and there's a great passion there from the people who own greyhounds and look after them. And you can see that with the people here. It's very moving.
Many different greyhound classes on the day meant a difficult job for the dog show judges, but one which this man is now very used to.
It's been fantastic today. I mean, every year it amazes me how many dogs appear. And honestly, the condition of them, they're all retired greyhounds apart from the puppies, and the condition is out of this world. And I always say that the people who don't like greyhound racing and always got a bad word to say about greyhounds and greyhound racing, they should come along to events like this and get involved with it and see how these dogs are so loved.
The organisers were inundated with entries as the Great Greyhound Gathering grows in stature, but there was no rest for those behind the scenes who helped put the show on the road. Kim, you collated all the entries, absolutely swamped this year.
Yes, we were indeed absolutely swamped. We had over 200 pre-registration entries and we've had another 800 dogs probably through the gates today. It's been absolutely fantastic.
It's a full-time job.
In theory, yes, yeah. I've got a very understanding husband.
In terms of your RGT work, where are you based?
I'm actually Worcester branch. My main role within the charity is education, so I go out to schools and colleges and help people's homes, anywhere they'll have me basically to promote these wonderful dogs and this wonderful charity.
This lady does a lot of work, of course, Rachel.
A lot of hard work, yeah, she's done a fantastic job, as she did last year.
And this is the third year of the Great Greyhound Gathering here at Nottingham. It's here to stay?
It is here to stay, yes. Ivor said we're having it again next year, so we are here to stay.
The showpiece class on the day is the Betfair Retired Greyhound of the Year award, which went to former tracker Sky, whose owner Kate Damon took away a cheque for £2,500 for her local RGT branch. Well, Kate, congratulations. Your Greyhound Sky, the Betfair Retired Greyhound of the Year. How do you feel?
Overwhelmed, absolutely overwhelmed. It's obviously raised quite a lot of money winning this for the local RGT where he's from. So brilliant, speechless.
And where's he from?
He's from Rugby and Coventry RGT.
But he used to race?
Walthamstow and ended up at Coventry, I believe.
Have you showed him before?
I've done a little bit, yes. And he loves it. He gets a lot out of it, likes the attention.
So another successful Great Greyhound Gathering, and it's full steam ahead for next year's event back at Nottingham on September the 18th, 2010. Make an early date in your diary.